quarantine started, I had like 50 poems that I wanted to publish before, for years before, but I'm so fucking lazy that I didn't want to do editing and formatting and all that. And when I had 6 months at home stuck where I couldn't go anywhere, you couldn't even sell drugs, there's no one out. I was like, you know what, it's time to publish it. So I published a book, and I'm gonna read you 3 different poems from tonight, and it covers 10 years of my life, so it actually tells a story the whole way through. I have them for sale if you want to talk to me afterwards, but I'm gonna read you 3 of them from different chapters of my life, so they take very different turns. The first one's called Thoughts on America. A roar broke the silent dissonance of head shaking in a conversation about America that I was in. This voice railed against the country, whose pride ran deep in her blood, and with this voice, I agreed. But it did cause concern when she lumped the red, the white, the black, and the blue into the rusty freighters and rolling hills that I've come to love. And the concern brought forth lessons from my own teaching, stories of 15th century frontiersmen tramping around the great wilderness, but not even a flag to their name, for they had rejected even that. And memories of bloodline relatives that fought for the type of independence that the Declaration wasn't offering. An independence from having unknown men armed with Bibles translated the 19th power, telling them what's right and just. Now here we are today, lying in a grave that is no longer fresh, whose tombstone reads, democracy. All because we have not yet understood that a flag is not a country, it's a symbol of control. And a country, now there lies something to love. And it's easiest to love in the labored breathing of a mountaintop view, or in a toast from the top of a water tower overlooking the Mississippi. It can be seen in the wave of a conductor as he pulls out of the yard, or heard in the hissing of his wheels when you have that moment of realization that yes, those trains are actually going somewhere. It can be grasped in the handshake of a homeless man who is not unlike your forefathers, a castaway, tramping about the great wilderness with not even a flag or a prayer, but 2 hands that are ready to work for change. The second one is called An Ode to Santa Muerte. You came to me 12 years ago as I was laying in the gutter. You stuck out your hand and said your name was Joe. Your hand's neither cold nor clammy, like they say. It welcomed me, without a second glance. You've been with me throughout the years, in many forms. You come to me in my dreams, and you conquer my nightmares. You came to me outside of a bar, and you took my finger off the trigger. You came to me in Louisiana and whispered that everything will be okay. Then you told me to run, and run I did. I haven't been back since, yet you remain beside me. You are the calm in my rage, you are the glint in my blank stare. You temper my anger and chart a course for my wrath. I've asked you for what I wanted, but you only give me what I need. We both understand that if I want anything more, I have to take it. And when I make a plan, and that smile creases my face, I know that's your smile. I can feel you looking out from behind my eyes when the cocaine hits. I can taste you in my kisses when I bite. We are one and the same being, but you know so much more than I ever can. I learned patience when you locked me up. I learned temperance when you released me. You taught me how to hit someone with a claw hammer, and you taught me how to stop. You taught me that you don't need safe words when you understand each other. You are always with me. Your cloak kept me warm when I lived on the street. Your hands give me strength when they guide my own. And yet I can offer you nothing. I can't offer you my life because it's yours any day you want it. I can't offer you my soul because it's been yours for over a decade. I can't offer you fear, because I find comfort knowing you will be there at the end. I can only offer you loyalty, and return it to my family in kind. Yeah. This third one was written about a woman who performs here a lot, who is a muse for me. It's called For a Mississippi Pirate Queen. Ow! She hugged me, and I breathed in deep. Better than any perfume or cologne in the world, I know that smell. It's the scent of 1,000 lost boy summers, fighting pirates and chasing shadows. It's rust dust and rail yards and campfire smoke. It's gypsy smiles and moldy locks and secrets whispered through the trees. It's waking up to gentle words from complete strangers we connected with the night before. It's the scent of broken lips and battered kisses the morning after Sturgis. It's the sun glistening off an oil stand on the highway. It's the scent of river-washed clothes and ticks and lice and fleas and kids named after all these things. It's the scent of secret love affairs and sexual exploitation and anarchist propaganda. It's the smell of the ELF and the Crime Think Ex-Workers Collective. It's the smell of the Wobblies. But mainly, it's a smell that reminds me that they're still out there, lying in wait in the shadows of the broken fence in the rail yard, arms willing to hold you and fight for you, and to never let you go. I'm Eric Warren.